Yes! Yes, 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 yes. All right, so I apologize to you guys that are Westworld fans. Westworld, like, temporarily, kind of broke me. Like, legit, like, emotionally and mentally, I was just kind of like, I was out of it. Like, legit, I'm sitting here still looking at Family Guy trying to recover. And I caught wind at around 10 o'clock, legit, that Gotham has been picked up for a fifth season. And I am ecstatic. If you guys don't know, my Twitter handle is super SEL0320. If you look that up, you'll see nothing but Gotham plastered all over it. Cameron Monaghan, Ben McKenzie, Cameron, David, anybody I could. I was like making acknowledgement, like hashtag renew Gotham season 5. I've actually been doing that for like almost months. So for this to finally go down officially, I am beyond happy. Now, this will be the final season, and they've promised that they're gonna kind of what they did kind of with Smallville. Like, this is gonna be the turnaround for him, David. I don't know if they're gonna keep David. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. For Bruce becoming Batman, this is gonna be the metamorphosis season, and I think that with the No Man's Land last episode and Gotham being turned to rubble, I'm almost assured that David or Bruce is gonna be going to um train with Ra's al Ghul. Like, it's got to happen. There's no other way around that. Which would be crazy because I don't know if there's gonna be a time jump. If there's a time jump, is they gonna get different actors? I don't really know what they're gonna do. But the fact that we are getting a fifth season, you guys are the reason why. Because just kind of just like with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, getting pushed over to NBC, like we all were like advocating, like give it to Netflix, give it to DC Universe, give it to whoever. Like if Fox can't deal with it, if they're dropping everything, I actually was gonna make a video about this a little bit later on, like some of the things that's just kind of gone down the pipeline with Fox in general. But I am beyond excited to say that Gotham is renewed for a fifth season. That's really all I have to say. I've been wanting to say this for a while, but like I said, man, Westworld broke me. It's a great episode. Like if you haven't been looking at Westworld, legit look at it because it's crazy. But that fourth episode, man, I'm not even doing a review tonight. It messed me up so bad. Like I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to do my review, and I'll give you guys a reaction as soon as I possibly can. But legit, I cut the feed in the middle of the reaction. But I am beyond ecstatic. Cameron Monaghan put a really interesting post because yesterday he had posted up a whole bunch of pictures and stuff like that, and I was really worried. I was like, "Dog, are you gone? Like, are you telling us that the show is gone?" I legit like even comment like, "David, Cameron, are y'all telling us that the series is gone?" You know, but I'm proud to say that it's good. And the only thing that I hope it's really two things. It has to end with David going and training with Ra's al Ghul, and they can't kill Jeremiah. Now, they've already finally said, and what's my man's name? John Stevens. He went on this. I don't know why he did this. He went on IGN, made this really spoilery comment when it came to the Joker and how he's not been discovered or anything like that, contrary to what Cameron Monaghan kind of alluded to certain things, not that finally said, but it's kind of like it was like a shot in the face, you know what I'm saying? And my whole worry is that they might kill off Jeremiah. And like Cameron's been referring to him as Mr. J. And I'm like, if the season 5 wasn't gonna happen, I was like, yo, you have to keep this man alive. You have to find a way of locking him up somewhere and him just incessantly laughing to the point that he's finally cracked and being like the incarnation of what defines the Joker. A person that tries to make everybody else feel and embrace the insane nature that is inside of him that everybody else has. And that is the thing about Jeremiah, is that he believes he's sane, but at the point that he realizes that he's not, he's gonna want to make everybody else that. And that is the embodiment of a great Joker. Regardless of whatever John Stevens or whatever idealistic perspective of what they think that the Joker should be defined as, I'll always keep that perspective. And I think that Cameron Monaghan did a really dope post. Shout out to Cameron for that post because he said it clear as day. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's all these rounds of possibilities. There's that guy in the first episode that was a comedian. There's the little boy that was laughing when Jerome did what he did. There's definitely the clone from the second season that was still there. But the reality is that we've got Gotham's Joker. Like, Gotham's Joker is clearly defined to me as Jeremiah, and that's the way I feel about it. Regardless of what they do with the fifth season, like Cameron, you have done your thing. David, you have stepped up. You're close to 18 years old, bro. I don't know what night they're gonna do this on, but the reality is, I think that the show can get way more ratings than what it's getting. If it was up to me, I'd put that joint on Monday nights. I'll put it like back to back. I'll get Gifted and Gotham on the same night. Probably do Gotham at 9 o'clock and do Gifted at 8 o'clock. And I think that would be the thing that would set it off. I feel like there's something else that would be competing with directly, and I think that would be Supergirl. But that's just me. I think that it could be a different night that they can definitely choose. But let me know in the comment section below. Are you guys excited the fact that Gotham is being renewed? What are your expectations for the fifth season? The sad part is it's going to be about, I think, 13 episodes, but it'll round out of being around 100 episodes total. So it's perfect. It really is the perfect round out. Now, what they could do is, if it gets popular enough, it could be a supernatural situation. Like, and I'm not like saying supernaturally something crazy gonna happen. I'm talking about like the show Supernatural. It was supposed to have been canceled a long time ago. Family Guy, same exact situation, was canceled and then got brought back. So it could be that, they do their job, they do a great job, and it get picked up by DC Universe. Like DC Universe streaming service might pick it up. So we have to make sure we double down. If they're giving us good episodes, if this season finale is one of the best ever, then we got to talk about it. We got to continue to spread the word, continue to envelop it. And this is a person that's a long time and always will be a long time Smallville fan. Like, I can't not bring that up, because the way that they were able to metamorphosize Clark Kent and define him to the very last episode of the 10th season, it was a perfect round out of a comparable hero. And I think that Gotham is taking the vein of that and just went a whole different level with it. I think that Gotham is, in 5 seasons, done what really Smallville dragged his feet with in so many different levels. But I love both shows. I love what they've done with Gotham, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. And so, shout out to the entire cast. I can't name them all. I don't have it in me right now. I'm doing good to even have this. I'm just happy to be excited. I'm happy to be comparable, to actually be able to talk to you guys about it. Let me look at some of you guys' chats. Julia, shout out to you. Sophia Cooper, yes, best news, season 5 Gotham. Simon Davis, I'm so grateful we're not being canceled on a cliffhanger. I can't wait to see what they have planned for the end with the bang. And then Fred Wright, me too, man, Smallville fan. Dope, you guys are amazing. Leave a like. Oh, Patricia, I'm so happy. I am too. I really am. What threw me off was Westworld. Westworld messed me up. And anyway, I gotta go to sleep. I'm gonna enjoy time with my wife, uh, mother to be, and yeah, I will always say that this show, no matter what kind of idealistic perspective thing or trickery they try to bring in their whole concept of what the joke is, because the reality is, I think that the makers, and I think Cameron alluded to this, they can't clearly just say that they can't say the word Joker, period. And I don't think they can even say the word Batman. And it sucks because it goes down this rabbit hole where Smallville, with no flights, no tights, that's the reason why we didn't even get to see, Superman really until the very last episode, which kind of sucks. It kind of puts it in some kind of like hole. And it's the same thing that's happened with the CW when it comes to stuff with Arrow, with Suicide Squad, and even with Amanda Waller. And it's just sad that, I mean, look, I know for a fact there's an existing Joker that is in the DCU universe, but there's a clearly made Flash as well, regardless if he's Wally or Barry. Like, it is clearly defined, but yet you can do that, but you can't give us a Joker. That's just my only thought and my perspective. And I think that WNE needs to kind of loosen that rail, because if they loosen the rail just a little bit, they could make this is already, I think, a $1.7 million every episode. $1.7 million that burst on the revenue, I think, train that Netflix was talking about it was worth. They could double that if they really legit let them just go all out. Because season 4, to me, is the best season. And I have all of it. I have legit. Let me show you. Oh, snap. Show y'all a little bit of my geekdom here. I need to go to sleep right now. I have all 3 seasons, as well as a couple other different stuff. But Gotham has just been amazing. It's been one of my favorite shows this year. If you haven't looked at it all and it's your first time hearing about it and just knowing that it's being renewed, go and check it out on Netflix. It's got all 3 seasons up there. And yeah, that's all I got. I got to go calm down somewhere. And yeah, I'm looking a little bit more. God, keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Gotham, congratulations. You definitely are not stopping yet. And if you think about it, if they end up going, and like I said, if the 5th season does well enough, and like they can continue the arc, it could end up on the streaming service. You know what I'm saying? There is a Titan show up there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Keep it locked. Oh yeah, imagine if it changed to, instead of Gotham, it's like year 1. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I need to stop, because that kind of thing happened with Smallville. At the end of Smallville, they talked about doing a TV movie called Metropolis, and I was an advocate of that joint. And so, like, if Gotham ends off on a note like that, the streaming service is like, look, we'll give you guys a movie after the final season, and like David is at this point like what, 21 or something like that. Yeah, year 1, I would be all for it. Give the whole entire cast, just let them run with it. But either way, keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll read off a couple of you guys chat real quick though. Patricia, everyone got me scared that they weren't gonna cancel because of Lethal Weapon. I felt the same as that way. It's just because Joker's their most popular villain. They want to save him for the movies, and that for some reason. I mean, they can still do both. They're gonna have 2 different Jokers in 2 different movies. Like most likely. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Peace, guys.